Good evening, everybody. My opponent for this game will be Wastelandmax with 347 games and 181 wins. Hello again, everybody. The map for this night will be Delta Quadrant, a 4-player map, which is really annoying. I'm spawning in the top left position here as the red Zerg, and my opponent is, as you heard, Wastelandmax, and he's spawning in the bottom right position. Now this map, as I've talked about earlier, there's 4 different spawn locations. These 2 we have now, and of course here up in the top right and the bottom left as well. And you can spawn anywhere. It's not like it's any kind of fixed system or anything. So I need to scout. I fly over here with my overlord to be hanging here if he's here. It's better than flying down here, because here I need to, if I hang it there to see the ramp, I need to fly over here to get safe, or fly right through his base. But here I can just go in, go out, and it's very good, very close. I'm also sending a drone scout because I want to know where he is, because that do affect my game plan in almost every game where there is more than one possible location for him. And the usual going down here, I'm building drones, and he's not. He's actually building his gateway here because it's pylon. Of course, I'm not really good in Protoss, so I don't know if it's early or late or anything. All I know it's gateway, and you can build units from it, and that's pretty much it. And finally I find him here. Fantastic. We are at the cross positions, the farthest location, but it's still quite short, especially from the naturals here to whoop into the Naga tower, and bloop, there we go. That is my natural, so it's really close. I would prefer to expand here, but someone left some destructible debris here, so I cannot take this. And it's not enough to just get some Zerglings and break it down. It takes a lot of time. Since he has 3 armor, my Zerglings deals 2 damage each. It will take a long while. And I'm going over here, and I'm seeing that he's chrono boosting his Nexus. But then I heard something suspicious, and let's see how much I can see right now. I see nothing. Come on, you can do it, there we go. Just getting up and seeing, aha, he's chrono boosting his gateway. And he's actually building a second gateway as well, which tells me that he is not going to chill out there and go for the macro game. And he will probably go for some kind of early push instead, so I react by doing nothing and waiting for my spawning pool here. Putting guys in gas and putting down a spine crawler to be able to fend off these first zealots. And he's stuck there, moonwalking a bit. And I almost get away, but no, I'm dead. And I'm putting down a roach warren to be able to kite him better, because Zerglings is quite bad against zealots. And if you get 1 plus upgrade on zealots, they will 1-shot me, 2-shot me instead of 3-shot me. So it's very important to stay ahead of your position again if you go mass Zergling, because that is a lot. It's a huge difference, of course, if it takes 3 hits or only 2. And I'm scouting here and see a small force, and I'm like, ah, run! And I'm running back, and I still do not have speed, because I take it easy. Prepare, see that he's still following me. And at this point I'm starting to make a lot of units, because I do feel that he wants to hurt me, and I prefer to not getting hurt. So I move down here with my spine crawlers, some headbutting going on. And let's see if I can pick up one. No, that's some poor one, but I don't lose one, and he actually does lose one of his zealots, and I'm getting out some roaches. And I'm feeling fine, and I'm actually expecting a lot of harassment now, so I'm gearing up to defend, and he's expanded. And as you know from day 9, attack and expand. And I'm like, no, I don't want to die. I'm moving around here, getting some more creep to be able to cover a ramp. With spine crawlers way as well, of course. And that's pretty much it. I do not have any queens. I'm only at 24 supplies compared to his 38, so I'm way ahead now. And he's getting some more gateways, as you can see. His expansion is about halfway done. and his saturation is actually quite good. And as you can see, mine is, it's okay so far, but so see, this could be 1 drone, 2 drones, even more drones, and I've had 1 drone. Where are they? 2 drones, 3 drones, about 5, 6, 7 drones less than I would prefer. And if that isn't enough, I'm actually capping myself again, supply capped. There we go. And I'm still like, oh, he's going to kill me, and no. Just chill out here. Getting his expansion running. Getting some defenses to be able to just kill anything that come and poke, like this small Surling army there. Running back again and just try to... That was a really wasted force field, but well, I'm happy. And I think if you look at the production, there we go. I'm still afraid of him, and I'm afraid of getting caps, even more overlords popping out there. More roaches, a queen finally, to be able to get more larva and perhaps some more drones, since my economy is really lacking here, and he's producing 2 drones at a time here. And even though he's not really spending everything, he's of course so far, and I should really push out. I should gear up, push out, and try to take his expansion, because to play catch up against Protoss in the macro game is not something I recommend, unless you can get a couple of more bases. As it looks now, I'm for every second that goes, I'm actually falling further behind, and I'm still waiting for that push. And it's actually quite good tactics for Protoss to go out and do a feint attack and then back off, and the Zerg will, as you can see, over commit to not dying. And yeah, this is a lot of roaches, and I produced them really early, just been hanging out. I'm scouting out there, and hello! I prefer to die with my Zerglings, of course. And he sees that, no, I don't want to attack that. I will go home again. And of course, what will I do? I'm making roaches. I'm making just another spine crawler to feel even more safe. Get my second queen, I think. Yeah. No, Lair! Woohoo! Because I want this, but now I don't have enough gas. So everything is actually falling apart. He's creating 3 more gateways. And if you look at the units tab, you can see he's actually doubling my collectors number there. And yeah, this is not looking very good for me, but some great positioning, maybe run by something might counter. As you can see, he's only got 1 cannon. Go in with Zergling, break this down, kill these, and I'm back in the game again. But of course, it's kinda hard to not die against this intimidating force. As you can see, 5 stalkers, 16 zealots, and 1 immortal to handle my poor roaches, which are really weak. And still only 21 drones. He's still at 40. Okay, there we go, 43 probes. A bit slippery. It should produce all the time, but well, this is not looking good for me. And he is, if you look here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 gateways. So it's the 3 gate expand into 6 warp gates, and he getting his shield. That was something. Yeah, maybe got, yeah, I got +1 weapons there. And also he's getting his range for Colossi. And is there any Colossi on the fields yet? No, it is not. And I'm looking in production here. Really nothing going on here. We have a small skirmish, and I'm like, he actually wasted a lot of force fields here. And this is when I should lag and move out to try to deal some damage, but I'm too afraid. I don't know how much energy, but he's really low on energy, so he can't cut me off that good right now. I'm getting a Hydralisk then to be able to deal some damage, and something more than the roaches to deal with this. And as you can see, his first Colossus is about to pop out. And if you look at the food, I'm at 90 supply. He is almost, oh, there we go, over 30 supplies ahead. And of course, about 20 of these is workers, but he will be able to, his force is larger and he will be able to reinforce in a much greater rate. So I do want him to waste on force field. I want to pull up back here. I want him to do the mistake and take the fight close to my spine crawlers, but he's not really into that. I'm managing to pick off some Zealots, which is great. 3 units is always what you want. And I'm trying to break down this. As you can see, it's quite easy to keep your money low when you have no saturation. It's really easy, since you doesn't get any money. I do gear up to take a third, the back door, but here he comes with a quite good composition. He got some Zealots, he got some Stalkers, he got some Sentries, and he got one Immortal to deal with my roaches and one Colossus to kill me, basically. I'm guessing that's what he wants. I move out here. I pick out one poor not Zerg, that's Zealot. My plan here was to take his force right here, take it fight, then move in from behind, pick off anything like this. Is really laggy, just annoying. Well, to pick off anything that is loose, and here we go. There's the fight. I move in here, he's force fielding, and I see, yeah, 2 Colossi, fantastic. How will I deal with this? Well, I do it the good old let's pretend you're dead way, but I'm too good at pretending, and as you can see, I'm no more. I have my headbutting guys here, and for you who doesn't know who Day 9 is, that was Chew, a Day 9 reference, which is lovely. I'm going like, okay, I'm not going to die before his Immortal does, and I actually won that game. But yeah, 2 Colossi just cutting right through my army here, and my natural, and I'm GG. Because I know there's nothing I can do. I cannot produce anything. And that was this game against the 3-gate expanding Protoss. I've actually never played one of these guys before. I am not familiar with the tech. I know about it, but I don't know how to respond. Apparently, not making drones was not the way to go, which is not that hard to guess. I should, of course, when I saw that he did something like that, fly in, scout, you fly in with this scout, and when I saw he was expanding, I should, of course, expand or attack. Do something to get me ahead again, because catch up in StarCraft 2 is not a very good way to go. So this was a humiliating defeat against Protoss, and 2 other games was quite bad as well. I got crushed by a Zerg, and then I dropped out from a game against a Terran. Was it a Terran? Against some... No, I think it was a Protoss as well. Well, anyways, thank you for tonight, and goodbye.